Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Yen, and today I am going to share my summer TBR/summer book recommendations with you all. And I'm so excited because if you guys don't know me, I love being by the beach, somewhere tropical. That's like my go-to vacation. So let's just go ahead and get started. So I have a stack of books here to share with you all, and I'm just going to go ahead and start with books that I've read already and I thought would be perfect for the summertime. I don't have a lot just because I haven't read a lot of summer books, and also I just started reading again, I think in like August of last year, so it was like towards the end of summer when I started, so I do only have a few, so majority of these books will be books that I want to read this summer. So the first book I have here is The Cheat Sheet, and this is by Sarah Adams. I actually love this book so much. I think I gave this a 5-star. I thought this was a very fun, lighthearted book, very easy to read, and it's just a really nice like sports romance, so perfect for the summertime. This one is about Bree and Nathan. Nathan is a football player, Bree is a ballerina, and they're both best friends. So this one has fake dating, friends to lovers, and I really enjoyed it. So I don't want to say too much about it, but I would highly recommend this one. Next up, I have The Spanish Love Deception by Elena Armas, and I feel like a lot of people either love or hate this book, but I was obsessed with this book, you guys. I love Aaron. I feel like he was my first book boyfriend, and I do enjoy her books as well. So this is about Catalina and Aaron. They're both colleagues, and Catalina needs a date to her sister's wedding, so Aaron basically steps in, and this has fake dating, also I think forced proximity. The only thing is that this one I feel like is more of a slow burn, so I didn't really like that, but I still love this book and I thought this would be perfect for summer. And then the last book that I've read already to share with you all would be Mr. Wrong Number by Lynn Painter, and this I feel like was the first book that I've read by Lynn Painter, and I loved this book. I actually read this when I was on a cruise, so I thought it would be perfect for a summer read, and honestly I like anything that Lynn Painter writes. This book is basically about Olivia and Colin, and this is a brother's best friend book, and also there's forced proximity just because she moves in with her brother and his roommate, and there's like a misdial that says like, what are you wearing, and that initiates the convo between the two of them, but they don't know that they are both living in the same house. I thought this was very steamy and very fun. I loved it, and so I would highly recommend this book as well. Moving on to books that I can't wait to read this summer. I'm so excited. Hopefully I get through most of them, but I'm going to share with you guys some books that I don't have here with me. So the first book that I actually do have a physical copy of, but I don't have it with me right now, would be Love Wager by Lynn Painter. So this is her newest release, and I'm so excited to read this one. I feel like I'm going to pick this one up soon, and this book I feel like follows Mr. Wrong Number, and then I also have the Chestnut Springs series that I'm so excited to start. I just hear a lot of people talking about it, especially Alexa Ray, so I feel like the series would be perfect for summer just because it's like a small town romance, and honestly I don't know too much about it, but I just feel like it's a nice like spring summer kind of read. So very excited. Let me know what you guys think about the series down below. And then we are going to talk about the physical books that I do have here. So I actually haven't heard a lot of people talking about this one, and it would be Simmer Down by Sarah Smith. So this one just looks really fun. It's like a foodie kind of book. This book is basically about Nikki and Callum, and I think they both own a food truck. There's going to be a food competition, so I feel like it might be an enemies to lovers kind of thing. I'm not too sure yet, but I just love food, so I was like, why not pick this up? I'm excited to give you guys my thoughts on this one. Then I have Every Summer After by Kelly Fortune, and I know she has a new book out, but I didn't want to get that one yet just because I don't know if I'll like this one. On the back it says 6 summers to fall in love, 1 moment to fall apart, a weekend to get it right. So I don't know, I feel like this might be a sad one. I'm not too sure, but it just looks really pretty and it says summer, so obviously I have to read it during the summertime. And then this is a very popular book, The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren, and I have no idea what this one is about, but it just seems very tropical. It screams my name. This one says, for two sworn enemies on the Hawaiian trip of a lifetime, anything can happen, maybe even love. I really want to go to Hawaii, and I love an enemies to lovers kind of thing, so I'm so excited. I have to read this one this summer. Next up, I have One True Loves by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and I feel like people have said this is a sad one. I'm not sure, so it just sounded really interesting because it says, a breathtaking new love story about a woman unexpectedly forced to choose between the husband she has long thought dead and the new fiance who has finally brought her back to life. So I don't know who she's gonna choose. I'm not too sure when it takes place, but it just looks like there's a beach on the cover. So next up, I have Book Lovers by Emily Henry, and I actually didn't know this one takes place in the summertime. So this is basically one summer, two rivals, a plot twist they didn't see coming. A lot of people rave about this book, so that's why I decided to pick this up. I haven't read an Emily Henry book yet, so hopefully I will love this one as well. Next up, I have Love and Gelato by Jenna Evans Welch, and I think there are maybe like 2 or 3 books following this one, and I just love the cover, to be honest. I think this might be a YA romance, and it takes place in Tuscany. I just love gelato, or I just love ice cream and pasta and all of that, and I do want to go to Italy and travel Europe as well. So this one is about Lena, and I think she's going to spend the summer in Tuscany just because that's her mother's dying wish, that she gets to know her father. I guess along the journey she finds someone named Ren. This one is another Christina Lauren book. This is Love in Other Words, and to be honest, I don't even know if it takes place in the summer, but I just really want to read this book. This one is basically about Macy. I guess it goes back to then and now between her and Elliot spending weekends and lazy summers together in a house outside San Francisco. So I guess this would be a good summer book. I just hear a lot of people talking about it and they love it, so I do want to get to this book. And then I have The Deal by Elle Kennedy, and I feel like everyone has read this one except for me, so I don't even know if it takes place in the summer, but I think this one is about like after graduation, so I'm assuming it's around the summertime. This one is about Hannah and Garrett is he wants to play professional hockey. I'm not too sure, but I just really want to read a sports romance book, so I have this one on my list. Then I have a book by Sarah Adams, and this is When in Rome. So many people have been talking about this book, so I just felt like I have FOMO and I wanted to pick it up and read it as well. I just thought because I love The Cheat Sheet by Sarah Adams that I would also really like this one because I liked her writing. And this one takes place in Rome, Kentucky. I just know that this one is about Amelia and Noah, and that she's like a pop star and she's going to like a small town and she meets him, so just sounds cute. I also added this book because I think this one follows When in Rome, and this is Practice Makes Perfect by Sarah Adams. This is her latest release. I just love, you know, like a guy with tattoo, so I just thought the flower shop was very cute, and I don't want to read the back of this one just because I haven't read When in Rome yet. Hopefully I get to this one this summer, but definitely will update you guys. And then I have Taylor Jenkins Reid, Carrie Soto is Back, and honestly you guys, I'm not a hardcover kind of gal, but this one I really liked, and I saw that she's coming out with the paperback and I didn't really like the cover of the paperback. I just know this one is about tennis, and I played tennis in like middle school, so I just thought that this would be a perfect like spring summer read, and I'm very excited because I've heard a lot of people talking about this one and they enjoyed it, so I can't wait to read it, and hopefully it inspires me to play tennis this summer. And I loved reading The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by TJR, so I'm very excited to read more books by her. And then finally, the last book on this list, this is, I feel like, the most anticipated read for this summer, and that is Happy Place by Emily Henry. Honestly, the cover got me. Again, not a hardcover kind of gal, but this book, surprisingly, I didn't mind it at all. Maybe it's the bright pink, but I just love like the way it is on the inside. I feel like it's an easy read. I might wait a little bit and take this on vacation or something. I have no idea what this one is about, but I've been hearing good things and I am very excited to get to this book this summer. So these were all of the books that I have to share with y'all, and I am so excited to start reading more summer books. Let me know if you guys have read any of them, what do you recommend, and if I'm missing any books that you think I should read this summer, definitely let me know down below. I appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you so much to all of the new subscribers. It means so much to me. I can't wait to grow this channel and share more book content with you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!